Welcome back to another day on the Lorcana pixelborn client. Today we're going to be playing an Emerald Steel Click Click Boom deck. This deck is built on the back of a single card. I read this card. It's called Pack Tactics. It's an action for 4. Gain 1 lore for each damaged character opponents have in play. So basically this is either 4 to gain 0 lore all the way up to as many characters as they could possibly have that could have a single damage on them. Or more damage, as long as they're not dead. That's what's important, they're not dead. So taking this card, I thought, how can we build around this? So of course we've added Ring the Bell, banish chosen damaged character. Okay, so we're looking at damaged characters. Ring the Bell's great. Grab your sword damages all of your opponent's characters. And so that's kind of where the deck kind of evolved from. I have Robin Hood, taps to deal a damage to chosen character. We have Beast here. Whenever you play this character, you may deal to 1 damage to chosen character. Hans, whenever this character quests, deal 1 damage to chosen character. And of course, Tinkerbell. Whenever you play this character, deal 1 damage to each opposing character. Now, Chief Bogo, he makes this deck more interesting. Whenever you play a Floodborn character, deal 1 damage to each character. So this is a repeatable trigger. So we've added Cinderella and Cheshire Cat and Tinkerbell to help fill out our curve in the bottom end. And that will lead us into an easier Tinkerbell. So Tinkerbell could enter, deal damage to everything. Chief Bogo will then do another damage to everything. Cinderella enters, deals the damage to everything. Cheshire Cat enters, deals the damage to everything. And then Cheshire Cat also has banish chosen damage character. So this deck, I don't know how good it's going to do, but it is definitely based around the idea of pinging everything for at least 1, and then trying to use Pack Tactics to just sweep up a victory our opponent's not expecting. So, let's jump in there and see if we can't win a few. Second, okay, sure. Keep having some really bad luck. Some bad luck with these shifts. Keep not getting anything that goes together. Hey, there's a Tinkerbell. Probably need to threaten that Tinkerbell. Alright, we're not going to see this cat for a while. Except when we top deck the cat right now on our next turn. Alright. Sing and be our guest. Grabbing a card. Cinderella. Inking Cinderella. Defeat the Sleepy. That's a lot of Pack Tactics. What am I inking? If we can get him a big enough board, I could just have back-to-back turns of Pack Tactics for the victory. That'd be interesting. Alright, let's get rid of Ring the Bell. Let's play the Fox. Quest for 2. That is a little aggressive. I think I will take the trade here. I need to get them a good sized board, but one that isn't hyper aggressive on the lore. That way I can ping everything for 1 and then Pack Tactics my way to victory. It's a dwarf deck. Okay. This is the Little Queen, right? I think questing here, we're kind of showing them that if they want to take this down, they have to attack with multiple characters. And that with Tink will wipe out their board. So I don't think they're attacking Robin Hood. Well, they might attack Robin Hood with that. Oh, they're gonna quest. Makes sense. Yep, there it goes. There goes that ability. So the opponent's got one card in hand. Perhaps I'm just defeating a Cinderella and it's doing the damage to the queen. All these pack tactics, but opponent's behind. Gotta take advantage of that, I think. Rapunzel simply replaces itself. So that didn't... What did that do? Was this character... Or another dwarf. You can reduce the power of something. Okay. See, take out Cinderella, do damage to something. Or do I just quest here? They're on 4, I'm only on 3. I am behind, okay. Let's do the damage to Sneezy here. Because there are grab the swords in the deck. So he's the closest one to being lethal. Alright, 2 Tinkerbells. See if we can find a way to deal with that Sneezy before they get another Rapunzel. That'll be bad for us. Maybe I should use Tinkerbell's ability there. I'll keep that in mind next turn. Now that we're at 7, we're capable of playing almost everything. With the exception of the cat. Ooh. Works for me. I got a lot of options here. Let's get rid of the Beast Mirror. Could shift this out for cheap and get something else down. Let's see. So, but if I did him, I'm gonna get 2 damage squeezed out that way. Bring you up to 3. That could be bad. Could dinner bell the Rapunzel. It's probably the plays, the dinner bell the Rapunzel. Alright, let's shift you out. That'll wipe out the 2 side characters. It'll also leave me enough to just get rid of that. Alright. That's tough to deal with. 3 Tinkerbells. How do you deal with 3 Tinkerbells? I think the answer is, you don't. Not on 5 ink. Yeah, play out your board, opponent. Okay. Easy peasy. Can I wipe the board before I win? No, I can't. They just... Good game, opponent. Ooh, going first. Okay. Interesting hand. Okay, it's a weird hand for sure. I'm gonna keep the cat for the shift target. It's kind of a combo with Chief, so I'd probably hold on to Chief here. Let's try to get some shifting going. Ugh, gross. Gross! Oh, Cinderella's gone. That's an easy one. And let's try to push off aggro. Alright, I got two small shift guys. I got the wrong shift target, and I got a guy that cares about... Not shift being played, cares about Floodborn being played, so you don't have to do the shift. There we go, there's Tinkerbell, that's good. Continue to be useless. Let's get Robin Hood down. Greetings, I've been to hello. I should just say thanks. Greetings. I saw you ink that. There's gonna be some healing in this deck, so we gotta be careful. Everyone's playing purple these days. Of course I would draw Cinderella! What the heck? I just got rid of 2 Cinderellas. What is it? Am I being punked right now? That is freaking silly. Alright, turn 3. My opponent gets to finally start playing. That's my guess. I'm assuming it's not a deck made up of all entirely 4-drops and higher. Go get a song. Be our guest. Be our guest. Ariel attacks Captain Hook. Captain Hook just... then Ariel just flat out dies to Tinkerbell just being played. Thanks to Chief Bogo and Tink's ability. Would like to get this Hans down. I almost played Hans instead of the Chief. The Chief's got the synergy. We gotta see it through. See how it works. Okay, well, they took the Tinkerbell away. Ooh, Ariel did attack. He must have health. That's fine. Let's just wipe the board here. Yeah, don't need to do any further trades. Like I said, I don't need to shift Tink in to get Chief to work. We're gonna see another play something cheap, bounce it back and have the rush, Mim. Nope, we're just gonna see a goat. Alright, be sure to ink something, opponent. That's an inkable. And a stitch. Ah, of course I would get you. I can't board wipe because I can't ink you. I could take down the stitch here. I think I will. And we're going to lose one of the chiefs. It's probably fine. Probably fine. Who does Merlin care about? Take down the chief, that way you survive, or do you want the extra lore? You're so far behind. Curious what they'll want to do. They're looking at the chief. You're gonna try to play catch up on the board. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's see if Chief Bogo actually works. Because sometimes cards are broken. Oh yeah, that was sweet. Let's see, who do I take down? Let's get rid of the Merlin so there's no bouncing shenanigans. Let's quest here. We'll take down the Simba. And I'm not worried about the Rapunzel. I like this. Just this in and of itself, even without the pack tactics. Being able to just have stuff down that's actively working towards questing, and then at the same time they just deal damage to stuff. That's pretty sweet. Okay. Good game, opponent. Second. Gross. Alright, what do we got? I don't want the Beast Mirrors. They're great inkables. Let's see. I got little Cinderella, no shift target. I got two big shift guys, no targets. That's wonderful. Let's see if I can get Cinderella or... I should try to go for... it's too expensive. I'm gonna keep the mirrors for ink. Hey, look, we got the little target. Minster Mystero. Greetings. Let's get a greedy Captain Hook down. Okay. Popsicle. So it's a sort of healing deck. Red-blue again. Man, red-blue's doing this weird, like, wave. It's either in play and it's doing well, or it's just garbage. I don't need the cat, thank you. It's fine ink, but it's not going to be great. My opponent's colors thrive in indiscriminate removal, so that is a little challenging. The only issue with the shift tink is we got a lot of stuff that's competing for that turn 4 slot. That's gotta go. If I have to, I shift tink and it's not enough. 2 tinks is nice though. They're gonna get some value out of it. There's nothing I can do. Let's take down this Mickey Mouse. Do I quest with Tink? No, I don't risk it. It could be a rush deck. Wouldn't put it past them. I think I'm just going to set myself up for being able to Tinkerbell Swords and have 4 damage across the board. Let's hope my opponent plays into it. They can still ink something, right? Yeah. Oh, opponent, play something. That'd be hilarious. Cracking the popsicle to heal my guy. That's strange. It's strange behavior. Looking at a board wipe. That's exactly what's happening right here. We're going to see a board wipe. If that's the case, I don't care about. I don't care about taking down Mickey. We're going to quest. coming up on 7 and they're in red. I need to ink something. Fortunately, my inkables are both good cards. I probably should have inked the Tink, honestly. It's a greedy play. Because I know for sure I could have played Hans. I don't know if I'm going to be able to play Tinkerbell. Oh, a Scar. Okay. Hey, you take down the Chief, and then you take down the Tinkerbell. Oh, interesting. I would have taken down the Chief first. Like I said, I know I can... Didn't know if I could play Tinkerbell, but now I do. Cheap Bogo has no one to target with his ability. That Scar, man. He's so good. Makes you have to play red, though. There's the board wipe we knew. Ah, why does it keep happening? This deck should not do this to you. 12 uninkables? Are you kidding me? Normally I have this issue once in a while, like every couple of games or so. When I can't even play both. That's so bad. Yeah, every couple of games or so. And that's when I have 16 uninkables. This is happening like every other game. Yeah, we're just dead in the water here, aren't we? Gross. Hey, that actually does the thing. I still don't understand why they healed my guy. Alright, they took out my board. There's basically nothing I can do. It's the downside with this deck. You really need to have a board. A Whole New World is probably appropriate for this deck. I hate to say it because I don't like the card. Oh, that does nothing. Can't even cast it. Dang, dang, dang. I'd say good game opponent, but I mean... Brutal. Woo-hoo-hoo, going first. Alright, I've some stuff that cares about being shifted on. Can I get... Oh, there's the combo too. Oh. Tink, Pack Tactics, and Sword. Those are all part of the combo. I don't need this many Tinks. Can I get Little Tink, please? Come on. Yeah, Little Tink! Oh, I also got Cinderella, and I got Chief Bogo, who cares about all the Floodborns. Okay. The downside is, I have to get rid of stuff. What do I get rid of? Fortunately, I think it's the Pack Tactics. And then whatever else I top deck from this point forward, as long as it's inkable. Alright, if they're going to run that card, they're definitely running Amber as well. Right? They got to have the heal. This is a tough one. Swords is so good. That's inkable. I do need ink. Because I really like my hand and I don't want to interfere with it. Another Mother Gothel. Down and out. Blue? Okay. Strange, but there it is. Alright, I have to ink a Tink, unfortunately. My opponent's going to know right away when I play the other Tink that I have a second Tink. There's no way around that. What a bad card to get. There's not that many uninkables, is there? Isn't it just my standard? Maybe my standard's too high. No, it's 12. There's only 12 in this deck. How do I keep getting hands like this? Ink the Cinderella? Pretty much I have to, right? The chief down. Now I'm set up to do 2 damage to the entire board. I mean, I could do 4 damage to the whole board just by getting Tink down. Is it worth it? Gotta be careful. Cogsworth there is gonna make it so we're not doing any damage with any of these characters. You debating on whether you should be questing? Must be. Alright, we gotta take this board down. That Cogsworth is a threat. Next turn they're gonna be able to just hardcast a regular Cogsworth. Alright, we've begun to move. The upside to Cogsworth is he doesn't have resist himself. The downside is he has ward, so we actually have to deal with him. With characters in play. Now he takes down Tinkerbell. Play so obvious anyone could see it. Just trade Cinderella here. Of course, we're about to top deck a Cinderella I can't cast now, right? Can't believe it. 12 uninkables and still somehow. So this is the red-blue rush deck. "12 uninkables and somehow I got screwed on my ink early in the game." Alright, well, the downside is it's a rush deck, so can't really play around that, right? They could just play character and attack at any time. I can choose to not quest, but that's not going to let me win the game. Gonna use Dinner Bell to draw some cards. Okay, still at 4. Now you're at 5. Shere Khan. Well, that's enough damage to kill Shere Khan. Enters played, deal a damage. Tap to deal a damage. Quest. Deal a damage. He's gone. And quest. I like this. Like, it's strange. It's a weird deck, but it's fun. It's like puzzle pieces and they're all coming together. Well, that sucks. Obviously attacks Chief, and then Robin Hood, and then sacks him to draw cards. There's no way you attack Hans, right? You attack Hans if you don't care about drawing cards. Okay. We still have a board. Still on +2. Quest and pass. Swords is kind of sucky here. Another scar. Can they still ink? Please tell me you don't got an ink. Don't have an ink. Please no ink. Please no ink. Ooh. I don't want you drawing that many cards. Another uninkable. Man, how many uninkables are we gonna draw? There's 12 in the deck. It's like 1 in 5 cards. 1 in 5 cards should be uninkable, roughly. Gross. When you place item, draw a card. Banish this item, remove 2 damage from a character. Okay. Reckless. Another uninkable! What the heck is happening? There's not this many in the deck! I don't understand what is happening. Uh-oh. Do you have a way? Yeah, Popsicle does let you heal. Can't do it all. Only I could get Tinkerbell down. And the swords. That'd be brutal. Do I quest? No, because they'll probably sacrifice Grandpappy to draw a bunch of cards. They're probably going to do it anyway. This way they're only drawing 2 cards. Do they want to crack the Popsicle and gain 2 lore though? No image on the, I'm guessing Popsicle, yep. Are they gonna quest and sack the Gaston to draw cards? That resist is good. Stupid Cogsworth. Can't even target it with Tink's ability. Just quest for 4 here and then they have to deal with my board. I'm debating if I play a grab your sword. I don't know if I want to. They're gonna get damage, right? They can swing Grandpappy. Draw 4 cards. If they want. Don't know. Don't know if the swords is going to be good. I think they're drawing 4 cards no matter what, right? Either I do the 2 damage, and then they attack Chief, that's 4, or I don't do it and they attack Tink and they draw 4. So they could draw 4 cards no matter what. It only costs 2, so they're going to have plenty of... Let's hold on to it then, if that's the case. Perhaps they draw the 4 cards and then they go wide. Ooh, Maui. And now both of these guys have to attack the Chief to stop me from winning. Don't screw it up here. Oh, man. Dang, dang, dang. Can't play both. So I quest for 3. Oh man. Such a close game. Such a close game. This top decking just non-stop uninkables freaking murdered me. This is probably one of the lightest uninkable decks I've ever played too at 12. And I just got slaughtered by this. And I can't deal with the board. I mean, I have to play it, but it's not enough. Shere Khan still wins. Shere Khan still wins. Gonna ink it just so they see what I got. Well played, opponent. I'd rather there be a good game on the chat than a well played. Go in first. Okay. Interesting. I'm not sure what to expect with these hands, what we're looking for. I know Robin Hood's got to be good. I don't know if having pack tactics right away is necessarily good. But of course, we don't want to have a game where we never draw it, right? I'll tell you what's not going to be good. These two. Not right yet. It's a little early for them. I don't have a way to shift them out either. Let's go with one uninkable. And of course, here we go. We got us a curve. Question is, how do I want to play this curve? I feel like our hand's gonna get empty pretty quick, so we're gonna want to keep this beast mirror. So what am I inking? Probably a beast here. And the off chance our opponent is aggro, because yesterday, the day before, aggro kind of running rampant. We'll see if it's still doing it. Purple. Purple likes to be aggro. There's a character we can get a damage on. I'm still trying to learn. How do I want... What order should I be inking? Who should I be valuing? I think I'm going to get Tink out. Alright, so the question here... I don't think it's much of a question. I think we're playing Robin Hood. I was gonna say, is it Beast Mirror or is it Robin Hood? Well, Beast Mirror doesn't do anything. Robin Hood actually actively works towards our game plan. Yzma. Interesting. Is this a new take on Ruby Amethyst? Now, I could easily defeat the teacup by tapping Robin Hood and playing the bell, but that doesn't seem like a good play at all. What am I inking? Ooh, goodness, what am I inking? I need to get Tinkerbell into play. Perhaps we're not going to value this pack tactics, but if I ink it, my opponent's paying attention, we're in trouble. They're going to know what's up. Alright, Cinderella, you're too expensive. Having said that, we're about to draw. The... should I damage? Should I damage? Let's do it. Problem with Robin Hood is the counterattacks, right? Our opponent might also be playing a bounce deck. Something else I'm a little worried about with this. It's hard to get pack tactics to trigger if your opponent's constantly healing their stuff by bouncing it back to their hand. I sort of wonder if Ring the Bell and pack tactics kind of has a little bit of support right now from Gray. Yeah, there's the bounce target. So there's the incidental heal. And that, yeah, I think we're taking that out, right? It's got a damage. I could just remove it. I think I will. If the next set number 3 will be one that really supports the pack tactics. Right. I have to push end your turn. Put the turn to end. Alright. Let's get our friend Chief Bogo down. And now we're set up for a beast mirror. So my opponent doesn't make me discard, huh? We know they got it. Right? No. I feel like purple has a discard, but now I can't think of what it is. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe purple doesn't have a discard. And they're really going aggro on this, aren't they? Finish off these mims, man. They're giving me a real headache, aren't they? This may not be the best deck to play against. This bouncing thing. We're never going to get our pack tactics to trigger. Never going to... The heal deck's going to be interesting too. Between the bouncing and the heal deck, those will probably be our two toughest matchups. At least as far as the strategy goes. Man, opponent has everything, don't they? Still can't use Beast Mirror. I'm stuck. Oh, I can't use either of these cards. Alright, let's put Ring the Bell away. Doesn't do anything. I don't know how this always happens. It always happens to me. If I have a Beast Mirror, I will be stuck on a card I can't do anything with. Crap on a cracker. I am not happy. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong, and it's going wrong. Perhaps I put too much faith in this Beast Mirror. It's not doing anything for me. Alright, let's get this hand empty. Actually, that was a good pull from the top. I suppose I could have inked it. Just trying to think. This is the card I would have drawn next turn. Man, my opponent's just going indiscriminate here. They don't care. Aha! I got to draw a card! You fool! Hey, if Han survives, we can wipe their board. Well, that's not gonna help. Well, if Han survives... I don't know how I'm dealing with two of these guys. Crap! Another uninkable. Well, if Aladdin wants to attack, it's a trade at least. Crap on a cracker, man. Alright, opponent's only got a full hand. We could do it. We could take him down. 2 mana for a 3/2. Man, I cannot get this Beast Mirror to function properly. Constantly stuck with stuff in my hand. Have no ink. Just a whole bunch of combination of problems that makes this card really tough. The other card that I'm interested is that Lilo's blaster gun thing, because that's just an item that sits on the field that can ping damage. Really? I suppose Minnie Mouse easily take down the cat. No fears. Yeah, we've lost this game. We lost this game an hour ago. This, the way this played out, man. The Beast Mirror is supposed to stop us from being dead all the time, but it's obviously not working. There you go, opponent. Well, dang, I can't do any damage to anything. Hey, I just gained that lore. Yeah, that's the wise move. They're way ahead. Oh, Tinkerbell's nice, but I can't play it. Yeah, +5. I can stop them from winning. No, I can't. Alright, there we go. That was savage. This will probably be the last game in this video. Good job, opponent. And welcome to the post-game wrap. So that didn't go as... Look. 12 not inkable. I don't know how we had so many games where having uninkables in our hand was such a big problem. I don't understand it. It just kept happening. Yeah, so if it drawing the uninkables, what constantly was throwing off our ability to play cards on turn when we needed them. It was forcing us to ink things that we otherwise wanted to keep. Yeah, I just had a ton of issues with the uninkables today, and I really don't know a way around that. I think it's just a bad day, just an off day, which can happen. It just sucks that today was that day, because I was really excited for this deck. I still think there's something to it. There's some cards that don't feel like super great, like Beast, Fobidding Recluse. It's okay. It's mostly in the deck because it has some kind of synergy with the deck. So this card would likely come out. I would want to bring in a whole new world. I hate to say it, I don't like the card, but Beast Mirror is just not cutting it. And yeah, we had one solid game where Beast Mirror was actually down and could possibly do a thing, and it just kept stalling. And a part of that stall was just such unluck with these uninkable cards. Today's deck really came down to these uninkables not working out. I didn't manage to get a Cinderella or Cheshire Cat to shift ever. Never saw the cards together at the same time, so just another stroke of bad luck there. Tinkerbell, pretty consistent though. Tinkerbell was working for us all day. Yeah, something with the bad luck there, but maybe swapping out a few of these things, bringing in that whole new world. I think whole new world's uninkable, if I'm not mistaken, so yeah, that's going to be tough. I'd probably come down to 3 Chief Bogos, 3 Robin Hoods, 3 Grab Your Swords, and then that way you're going to be at 13 not inkables. Yeah, there's some legs to it. There's definitely some legs. If you're a part of my Patreon, my Discord, take the deck, run with it. Let me know what kind of luck you guys have with it. I want to see the deck list that your changes in the Discord, because I definitely want to return to this deck. I think there's something here. They've been building on this kind of mechanic for a while, kind of in the background. I think next set's probably where it's going to really explode, but I think there's something to it right now. But I need you guys' help, so take the list, run with it, let me know. Links in the description down below for Patreon and Discord. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. If you want to see my videos a day early, go check out that Patreon. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.